Good morning, magandang umaga.
Good morning.
Welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. We are opening up today's episode for the first Monday of the year 2022. What we're going to do today is basically talk about what we're going to do. What are the expectations for 2022? Some of the plans that we plan on doing. And maybe you have some burning questions inside your mind, like what are some of the plans, some of the projects that you're going to be doing in 2022? Maybe you're asking yourself,
I hope you rest.
Rest?
No rest.
Maybe you're asking yourself, where is Marianne planning on living? Is she still planning on sleeping and making a house underneath the sink in your new pavilion? You might even be asking, James, are you planning on getting a haircut this year? Should I get a haircut? We'll see. I don't know if that's a burning question or not. Anyway, we have a lot of things planned for 2022, and we'll talk about that as we get into today's episode. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. So here we are, the first Monday of 2022, and it came up pretty good. We had a good time on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Of course, one of the things that you do on New Year's Eve, like everybody else pretty much does, you kind of enjoy the fireworks.
Family and friends.
And if you have the opportunity to spend some time with family and friends, I hope you did. We did here as well, and we had a great time. Very small because we're still trying to follow the protocols for the pandemic.
And we were able to use this pavilion.
The pavilion and the table. You saw the table in the What's in the Box episode. And we'll show you some pictures as we go along here today of our little discussion of what we're going to be doing in 2022. We'll show you some of the screen captures, some of the video captures that we did over the past few days, bringing us into this year of 2022. Well, first of all, I want to give out some thanks, some wonderful thanks. At the end of 2021, for Christmas and for the New Year's, we had such wonderful friends and family who actually dropped off some gifts here at Villa Feliz. And I want to thank each and every one of you. I wish I could thank each and every one of you by name, but it's kind of difficult to really match up the gifts that came in by the people. We're going to show a few of the gifts that came inside here.
Thank you. Thank you for your generosity.
Thank you for your generosity and kindness for us bringing in the new year. And we'll show some of the pictures.
And keeping us in your mind.
And also, we want to thank you, the YouTube audience, the subscribers and the viewers who have made the channel what it is this past year and the previous years. We want to thank you for your support over all that time, for taking the time out to go ahead and watch our videos and make those great comments that you put and those thumbs up that you put inside each one of the episodes. That's what continues to drive us to make all the videos that we do here at Villa Feliz, day by day, week by week, and month by month. And thank you very much for your kindness, the kind words that you provide to give us that support.
It keeps us inspired.
Keeps us inspired. That's a great way of putting it. Very good. Anyway, what I want to do is talk briefly. We want to talk briefly about what the year forward is coming ahead of us and what the plans that we plan on doing here. As you know, the channel really has to do with building. It has to do with the culture here inside the Philippines. We were hoping that it would be a travel channel to show you some of the experiences that you could experience if you live here in the Philippines or if you are wanting to visit the Philippines. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic and some of the restrictions, it makes it really difficult. We will continue to do that when the opportunity presents itself, and we can do it where we can actually have some fun and do the presentations and not have so many restrictions. So the travel is probably going to be put on the back burner, but there's still many things around here that's going on right in our backyard, which makes it convenient.
Yeah. With the pandemic, what did you do?
Oh, even with the pandemic, and
you built a pool. You built a pavilion.
This is something. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad. She's so smart. She gives me these great cues. But one of the things that I want to try to reinforce is the fact that just because we are in a pretty tough situation with the pandemic, and with some of the restrictions that are involved with the pandemic, it doesn't mean you have to stop your life. It's like what Ness said. If you have a goal and you have a good plan, and hopefully if you have the resources, go ahead and do those things that you would normally have put off. Because even for us, like Ness said, what did we do over the past year? Over the past 12 months, a little over 12 months, we, in the backyard, if you've been following the series, we completed the swimming pool project.
Yes.
We decided to go ahead with the pavilion project, and we're almost done with that. And there are other projects that we have to do around the house. Now, you don't have to do big scale projects. If you have a simple project that you've been putting off, or something as simple as doing a garden inside your backyard, now is the time to do that, because that's in your backyard. You don't really have to travel very far to get any of your material that you need. It's if you have a shovel.
Yeah, boredom should not be in your vocabulary. There is no boredom here.
Good point. Boredom should not be inside your vocabulary. So go ahead and take advantage of this time that you can't get out and about to do things, and try to find things that you can do around you. There's always something that you can do. And for us, this year is going to bring projects like the wardrobes. Remember, 5 years ago we started to build on Villa Feliz, and it wasn't completed. One of the last things that was supposed to be done in all the bedrooms, we were supposed to have cabinets and wardrobes done.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to take on that project ourselves here this year, so that will be an upcoming project.
When are you going to rest?
I will rest. I will.
Okay.
I will rest. Actually, doing the projects for me is restful. It's peaceful. It's enjoyable. It's like Zen. It's like.
But I need a closet.
You need a closet. We'll get you a closet this year. Also, other projects that are going on here in the neighborhood. If you remember, and I'm sure many of you do, because you keep sending me comments and emails, when are you going to continue with the project across the street, the house building project for our Canadian neighbors? Well, we will probably resume tomorrow, as a matter of fact, doing some of the updates. I will try to get that video on, get us to where we are right now, as of today or tomorrow, and then we'll follow on with that. It's a great building project. It's probably one of the best, most, what's the word that I'm trying to find? Unique. Well, it's not really complicated, but it's kind of unique. Unique. I think unique's the word that I was looking for. That you surely won't see inside the subdivision that we're in right here, in the subdivision.
And all the challenges, the contractor was able to meet them head on.
Well, so far, but, and I'm sure it's going to continue that way. A very competent contractor over there. We also have some other bills and other offerings that have to do with properties here in our subdivision here, and some other subdivisions around our community. We've had other contractors reach out to us and say, can you show some of these other properties? So we're going to expand a little bit this year, so look forward to that. Anything else that we want to talk about?
For the new year?
For the new year, for 2022.
Shall I say my message?
Well, I guess it's time. We're going to close right here. I think this has been long enough to talk about what we're going to be doing in 22. But we definitely hope that you will stick with us on the channel and support us like you've done over the past years, and we thank you again for that.
Yeah.
So, in closing,
Preserve your health, share your wealth. That's not only wealth of finances or material things, but wealth of knowledge, wealth of heart. Yes. And remember, this year it's not about yourself, it's about others. Others is the key word.
Those are words to live by.
We need to be sharing ourselves to others.
That's right. That's right. We need to be kind. Everybody needs to be kind, respectful. Great words of wisdom. Because if you do that, kindness is contagious. Just remember that. Kindness is contagious. Yes. And that's the final words of the day. So with that, we're going to close here. And we hope that you'll follow us over 2022. With that being said, if you enjoyed today's video, please give us a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little MyPI Dream heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed and you'll be notified if you ring that bell the next time we upload a new video. So until such time, from right here in the wonderful Philippines, you have a wonderful and blessed day. If you enjoyed today's episode and you would like to see more just like these, just click on one of the helpful links over to your right and you might be able to pick up on some good information on DIY projects, how to, or if you are interested in moving to the Philippines and building, you'll find answers there as well.